Hi, my name is Bobby. I'm a personal trainer and massage therapist in Northern California, and we're here at the third Superhuman Workshop. I've been following the work of Bud and Logan for a long time. I went to the first Superhuman Workshop. I've bought a lot of their products, followed a lot of what they have to say, and it's really increased my potential in training, opened my eyes to a few things. I've been following their work for something like 2 years now, and it's really had a huge impact on me. And I really enjoy the way they present and everything else going on here. And this is a different workshop than the other things I've done with them. I've been to 2 other workshops, but this really was even more advanced material. It seems like every time I come, there's something new. They're always evolving. There's always more information. There's always more going on. New people, new presenters, breakthroughs. I mean, the isometric stuff, it was cool before, now it's even more, you know? The bodyweight stuff, we were doing stuff before, now there's even more tips and cues. And so I always enjoy hanging out with these guys. They're a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun here. It's always a cool crowd. Just amazing instructors actually attend. And that's what really sets us apart is I don't just learn from the people putting on the workshop, but I learn from every single person here. And it's just like, it's a big fun time. We have a lot of fun, and that's what's key. Everyone sets PRs, it's amazing. And so, I mean, I set a ton of PRs, but more about what we did. Logan put on some pretty good presentations. I really enjoyed what he had to say. I do a lot of the same style of training with body weight and all that, and it's what I do. So it's always interesting to see what other people have to say and incorporate some of their techniques. And we went over a lot of levering movements, which I do a ton of, and I really liked what Logan had to say about it all. And he actually gave me a cue, which helped my back lever, so that was awesome. So you should check it out. And then also we did some other bodyweight stuff too. I do hand balancing, that's what my joy and passion is. And we went over some handstand push-ups. And Logan showed a lot of good progressions, basically how to go from basic to more advanced with the handstand push-up and what you can do with it. And we talked about how it carries over. And I think that there's definitely a few tips in there for most individuals. Unless you're like some kind of gymnast or something, like you're going to learn a lot. And so that's really interesting, and it's really fun to watch people do new things, so that's one of the best parts. What was really, really insightful to me was what Bud Jeffries had to say about isometrics. It blew my mind. I've always done isometrics, I mean, gymnastic holds, whatever. There's always isometrics in your training, but this is just something else. I know he's taken ideas and combined them from all over, and it's mind-blowing. I mean, I'm so sore right now, it's not even funny. I did like 8 million different isometrics from all these different angles, and I can tell already I felt stronger today than the day before because of these isometrics, and I know that incorporating this new style of isometrics, instead of just the way I'd been doing it before, is going to take my training to a whole other level. So that puts a smile on my face. The isometrics was just amazing. Noah Jeffries, Bud's son, is an incredible human. He's only, 16, and he has so much insight, and his mental game is just on another level. So when he was talking about bending, you know, I'm not a big bender. I've been doing that since I met these guys, a little bit of the feats of strength. I think it's an amazing thing to do, but it's just not exactly my style. But what he had to say about bending can carry over if you apply it and are intuitive and intelligent to anything you're doing. He's talking about how he combines all these different things and mentalities and thought processes to apply it to his bending. I mean, he puts his entire life into his bending, and it's beautiful. And he had some real crazy tips in there. I mean, I saw Matt, who was an incredible bender, set some PRs in bending because of Noah. So that was just amazing. And then what really was pretty cool, I do a ton of mobility. I've done a ton of mobility training. It's one of my specialties. I like to think of myself as someone who really focuses on mobility and movement. Movement is play, movement is life. And Eric Gutman had a few cool tips about mobility. I've studied mobility for a long time, but there's still always more to learn, always. And in all things, you're always learning. You're always trying to get new tips, new ideas, new things to incorporate. And he just had, even for someone like me who's been doing mobility, I think I have some pretty good mobility in how I move and everything, but I even got a few tips, a few cues I can use with my clients and a few things, so that was awesome. It was a real cool presentation there as well. And then what just blew my mind, and I say this with such enthusiasm, is because I've been working with the rest of these guys for a while, except for Eric, so I kind of had an idea of what we'd be doing, and it's not my first time, you know. I've been doing this for a while, so through. I mean, I don't even know where to start. He just, wow, such an amazing individual. So much positivity and fun, and he really brings that to his training. The intensity, the happiness, the joy. He's got the mental tips he gave, how he explained it, just on point, on cue. Just listening to that will make you stronger, guaranteed. Guaranteed. It'll get you amped up to work out right now. And then we got to work out with him. And what's it like working out with a 5-time bench press champion? Amazing. PRs left and right. PR'd on bench press, PR'd on dumbbell row, PR'd on push press. You know, and that's just to name a few. It's like, wow, you know. We got to do a lot with him. We even got to work on deadlifts and a bunch of other things. He showed us a lot of cool movements. He's just an awesome guy. I mean, if I could, I'd hang out with him all the time. A lot of fun. It's just, that's what we do here. We have a lot of fun. We work hard. We learn a lot. We hang out, and then we go home and integrate it and hopefully, you know, share the love. So that's what I'm here to do, and I'm just grateful for this opportunity to hang out with such awesome presenters who have so much amazing information. I mean, the thing is, we could have turned this into a week-long event. There's just so much that these guys have to say. And like I said, what makes it even better is everyone else here has something to add in a positive way that will help your training, help the training you provide to others, and just make you more superhuman. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm just happy to be here. Thank you, Logan.